How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video. And today we're going to talk about some Champ games. Champ Game 1 games that I have been wanting for quite a while, and I finally got it. Now, I don't know if this is going to be posted before my mail call video. I already showed it in my mail call video, but I haven't uploaded that one yet. But, Elevator Agent is the name of the game. And there's the instruction manual. There is the cartridge. I didn't get the box. I probably should have, but you can also get the box and the ROMs for these games over at Champ Games. But really nice artwork on the thing. Love this instruction manual. Full color. Got pictures of the gameplay. But what I need to say is that, this thing just looks amazing for an Atari 2600 game, like anything that Champ Games brings out. But Retro Bliss played this a good bit, has played this a good bit during his live streams. So I've been watching him play it for a while, and was really looking forward to finally getting this. Now, I hadn't updated the firmware on my 7800 Plus or my 2600 Plus, so that's kind of why. At first you couldn't play these games on there anyway until a recent update. And I just didn't really need to update them for anything else. There are a few games that would work with some of the previous firmware updates. But yeah, I use my 7800 Plus quite a bit. And so now I'm going to go ahead and do that firmware update. I was actually waiting because I thought that I was going to get my Pac-Man 2600 Plus by now. It's been a few weeks since they were supposed to ship, and of course, once again, I haven't got my 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition, my highest score carts box set, and my separate joystick that I ordered from them. So sitting here waiting, and but I got this in the meantime in anticipation for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the firmware update on the 7800 Plus and the 2600 Plus that I already have, just for the heck of it. Even though I hadn't used it much since I got that 7800 Plus. But this isn't the first time I had ordered one of their games. Before they did everything on their website, and before the whole Atari buying Atari Age, I bought their Wizard of War from Atari Age. And same deal from them. I bought that without the box, but the manual. I love this. Another just great version. Home port, probably the best home port of this game. And again, it's another one that, if you haven't seen it before, once you turn on the 2600 with it, and you're just going to be like, whoa, I can't believe this game is on the Atari 2600. So with this firmware update, now I won't have to use the original hardware. I can use my 7800 Plus, 2600 Plus, and have that great HDMI. A lot easier to capture with the capture card and everything like that. So before I start playing here, I will go and do the firmware updates. And let's give this game a try. Looking forward to this so much. Let's go to it. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Now, I did do the update on both the 7800 Plus and the 2600 Plus, and I am very happy with the results. Now, I did the 2.0.1.4 update from Atari's official website, and I don't know. They're supposed to play these games. They didn't play my Champ games for whatever reason. I went to the Atari Age, so their site, they have a newer version that came out in August, 2.0.1.5. Now, do that at your own risk. Only do the official ones if you don't want to make sure nothing bad happens with your 7800 Plus, 2600 Plus. I went ahead and took the chance. I rolled the dice. These are experimental, I guess. Until Atari makes them official. But if you go to the Atari Age site, 2.0.1.5 worked for me. I'm using my 2600 Plus here, and I haven't used it for a while. I've been mostly leaning on my 7800 Plus, but now that they're both updated, I feel good about it. Let's turn it on, and we have Elevator Agent, aka Elevator Action from Champ Games, inserted into our system using the CX40 Plus. I'm not using my European controller for this. It's a 2600 game, so let's give it a shot here. And of course, it's going to take you a moment to load, get everything going. There it is, Champ Games. Isn't that beautiful? Because they make the most wonderful games for the 2600, and now we can actually play them on here, and not, you know, with HDMI. That's just the greatest, in my opinion. Mission is arcade, Champ 1, Champ 2, Champ 3. Rotate, random. Let's just do arcade. Haven't read a lot in the instruction manual, of course, but you know, just like everything else, I'm not that great at this game. That's okay. Shoot them all in the head. Ugh. Duck. See, I'm trying. I didn't duck well there. Let's go over here. So many guys. No, come on, man. Cheaters. Alright, get out of there. Oh, there's a wall there. Type. There's a wall there. Over there getting that door. Ah! Guys, this is not, that is nuts. I don't know how I pulled that one off. Come on, get out of here. Come on. Come on. No! Jeez. No, not there. Wait until the elevator's actually there, my dude. But anyway, the point is, what an amazing port. I can shoot him. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. Wait for elevators. Come on. There's the car. Come on. Come on. Elevator, elevator. There we go. There we go. This looks great. This looks and plays great. Now you can skip that whole animation by switching your difficulty over to A, I believe. And the music too, difficulty right and left, you know. Just check your manual. You don't have to have that whole sequence where you're grappling down to the building if you don't want. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I've already said it. I just think this is amazing for a 2600 game. Wow, it's crazy. Crazy to me. There's a wall there. Think, Poe. Think. Ah, I'll shoot you and you. No! Yeah. Ha ha ha! Come on. Elevator, elevator, elevator. Shoot him. No. Go over. Get in there. There we go. We got her. Come on. Oof. Oof. We'll just try to get to the end of this level. That's all. We'll try. Doesn't mean we will. No! Bottle! Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go down. No! Come on! Right in the kisser. Alright. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding. Great music. Great graphics. Yes, this is Atari 2600. Champ Games style. Amazing! Come on. The waiting is the hardest part. Just ask Tom Petty. Oh, I fudged it up. The waiting is the hardest part. We're waiting. Where's our elevator? Where's our elevator? Get down. Shoot. There's our elevator. Let's get in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They kind of look like Spy versus Spy guys with the big old noses. Ah! Get over here without getting smushed. That's the dealio. Cheaters. Come on. We're there, and we did it. So that is awesome. There you go. Elevator Agent is just a beautiful game. It sounds great. It looks great. Can't say enough about it. Not even much to say left in the wrap up. But on top of that, turn that one off there and let's grab Wizard of War. This is Champ Games, but this was back when they were still selling stuff on Atari Age. Back in the day before Atari acquired Atari Age. Let's take a look and see if it boots up. Another great version. I absolutely love this port. A few years back I did a video on this port versus a few other ports. And of course Champ Games is just, you know. If you know, you know. And the only other game I have from them is Zookeeper. I have the ROM for that. I believe I played that on my Retron 77 through the SD card. There you go, Champ Games, and we had the Atari Age logo. Have you played Atari today? Now this always comes up like this in capture where, you know, you get a little bit of flicker in the capture, but here it is. And again, you look at this, you're like, there's no way this is Atari 2600. It is. And Champ Games now has a stack of games, ones that they actually make, ones that they publish, and so I'm excited about that. I want to get a whole bunch of Champ games. I want to get them all. I want to collect them all. It's just, you can't get them all at once. It's an expensive thing. Come on. There you go. Come on, kitty. Ugh. Ah! Try to be a cheater. Get the wizard. He wants war. I didn't. He escaped. But not only that, okay, here's some games that back when I got my 2600 plus and 7800 plus that I tried and they didn't work. They weren't supported at the time. With this new update that I got from Atari Age, well, let's just turn it on and take a look. A little bit of extra, bonus, extra for you. Not that you want to play these games, but you can now if you do the update. And people talk about hot swap, and you can hot swap on there. I just don't. I turn the system off and put the new game in. So that's why you got, you know, we're sitting here waiting, anticipating. What are we going to see when we get the screen up here? What is it? What is it? Yeah, it's Double Dragon for the 7800. That's right. You know you want it. Double Dragon for the 7800 with Atari 2600 sounds. Who doesn't want that? Boobies. Oh no. But I'm not using the European pad. Maybe I should for this game. The CX40. And I get my butt kicked. Everybody loves running around in their bare feet. Oh, I walked away. I thought I had them. Ha ha! But it works. It works. It's taken forever. I don't know all the moves using the joystick. The one I grew up with was the NES version. So, wow, that took forever for just one guy. Am I right? Yeah, I don't know all the moves with this stick, but hey, it works. Now, one last one here. And this one never worked before. But with this update, well, let's take a look. And give it a 5-hour load time, fellas. Come on. Come on. If you grew up through the 80s, you had a lot longer load times than that. 80s and 90s. Load. He said load. 2.0.1.5. It says right down there in the corner. 2600 plus. That's our firmware. Let's see if it works. Let's go. Especially since I gotta pee right now. I gotta pee, guys. Come on, let's go. There she be. Look at that. Look at it. Would you just look at that? Rampage. Now, what did this have over the NES version? When I got the NES version, I was excited because I love this game in the arcade. Just recently met the creator of this game at the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo. I love this game so much. What did you not have on the NES version? Do you know? You didn't have Ralph, the Wolfman. You could only be Lizzie or George, and that upset me because when I played with my brother on the arcade cabinet at a local store, he was always George and I was always Ralph. Always. And I couldn't wait for the Nintendo version, NES version to come out, and when it did, no Ralph. Bunch of bull. So here it is. Rampage is now, Activision's Rampage is now working on the 2600 Plus, also the 7800 Plus, if you do the firmware update, at least that Atari Age has. I think people said these things work, these games were working for them with the official Atari.com firmware updates. I couldn't get it to work. I don't know. I don't know what was wrong there with it. So I just went to Atari Age in the forums, look it up there. The latest version will be there. Download it to your Windows, laptop, PC, or whatever. Do the update. They look like chibis. They're little chubby, cute, giant werewolf. Little giant. I landed on me bum bum. These are 7800 games. I'm using a 2600 joystick, so I don't know how to jump off of here. And there you have it. Okay, we've already gone 19 minutes here with just the gameplay. But just wanted to show you, for me, that's great. Yeah, I have a 2600 Plus and 7800 Plus. And I have a 2600 Pac-Man Plus coming eventually. It is overkill. I really don't need to put the same thing in 3 different rooms. My Atari fix 2600 and 7800 need isn't that bad that I need to have it in every room of the house, but I do like to collect, especially for Atari. And I'm so happy with these updates. Again, I could have done the update sooner, and I just never did. So there we are. There we go. We're gray, we're naked, and we are out of here. So there you have it. Elevator Agent by Champ Games on the 2600. Amazing, amazing. And maybe what I'll do here, if I remember, is I have Elevator Action on my iArcade downstairs. It's the original arcade version, obviously. Maybe I'll pop that up on part of the screen and Elevator Agent next to it, just so you can kind of see. Pretty slick. Of course, you're not going to be arcade perfect on the 2600, but wow, that was pretty crazy how great this game looks and plays and sounds. Absolutely love it. So definitely get over to Champ Games. Order, get this stuff going, buddy. And my old Wizard of War arcade by Champ Games that I got from Atari Age works as well. If you look at some of the change logs for the updates to the firmware for the 2600 and 7800 Plus, they'll list some of these games and say, this version, Wizard of War, Champ Games, and also the Atari Age version does work now. This one works now with each change. Now, I did do the updates to the firmware there, and for whatever reason, the 2.0.1.4, the official one that they have on Atari Age, or sorry, on actual Atari website, they didn't work for me. I don't know why when I put those new games in. So I did go and get a newer version that came out in August. It's not the official release. What is it? The experimental release or whatever. Over at Atari Age, you'll find it with a Google search. Downloaded those, and these games all work on my 7800 Plus now and my 2600 Plus. So very happy about that. And on top of that, I was able to get my Activision 7800 games to work now, finally. So that's cool. You know, that was Rampage and Double Dragon. So really happy about that. So yeah, don't hesitate to get the update. I did. I waited for a long time, but I knew I wanted to add some of these Champ games to my library again, and you know, be able to play them on the newer systems right there, easy to capture with a capture card with that HDMI goodness. Absolutely love it. So this is my third game from Champ Games. Might have mentioned before, the other is just the ROM that I got for Zookeeper. So I do need to go ahead and get that cartridge one of these days. And they have so many games now on their website. Head over there, check them out. If you have a 2600 Plus, a 7800 Plus, or a 7800 or 2600, go over there, grab you some games. You're not going to get much better than this on the 2600. I don't think you're going to get better than this at all on the 2600 right now as we speak. Love it, absolutely love it. Elevator, Agent, Wizard of War, you can't go wrong. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and I hope to see you on the next one. That's right.
Joystick in hand, eyes on the screen, Mr. Poestyle, an arcade machine. Blips and bloops, a symphony of sound. High scores calling another round. From Atari joysticks and television's keys, he conquered consoles with such ease. ColecoVision's wonders, he knew them all. Master of pixels.
Oh, Nacho. Come here, Nacho. Nobody. Nobody. Ooh, nobody. No, Nacho, stop.